Sugar. I love sugar. I have a confession. I'm kind of a sugar addict. Sugar seems to be public enemy number one of the fitness community these days. And I'm here to set the record straight on sugar. Joined by my co-host as always, Tank the Bulldog, who's sniffing me right now. And we're gonna go over some of the facts of sugar and why sugar really isn't that bad, and why you don't need to avoid sugar in your diet. You know, unless of course you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, then I'm talking about normal healthy people do not need to avoid sugar in their diet, even if you're trying to lose weight. So, there's a lot of negative stuff out there about sugar, about how sugar, leads to heart disease and diabetes and things of that nature. And it could, but there's no definitive research on this. The problem is the research can't separate whether it's the sugar or the calories, because there is a big drawback with sugar. I'm not saying sugar is healthy by any stretch. And the big drawback with sugar is it's empty calories. Like this can of Pepsi right here that I'm drinking is 150 calories, and it is not gonna do anything for me. It's not gonna make me feel full. It's not gonna, give me nutrients or anything. It's gonna give me some energy from the sugar, but that's about it, right? So, yes, it could be sugar that's causing these things, certainly possible, but it could also be the extra calories people consume. Because think if you drink 2 of these a day, and then you have a cookie, or whatever it might be, you're talking about 400 or 500 extra calories a day of empty calories that aren't really doing anything else for you. And that adds up over time. And the number one marker of heart disease and diabetes and things of that nature is obesity. So yes, sugar can contribute to that if you're not careful, but if you're careful and you're monitoring, sugar is totally fine. In fact, there was a study done, there's actually a few studies done. Unfortunately, most of the studies, the sugar difference between the groups was minimal, so it's hard to pinpoint it to the sugar itself. But there was a study done, in the University of Minnesota's Journal of Nutrition, and for the first 12 weeks, they actually controlled exactly what everybody ate. And then after the 12 weeks, the subjects were told, okay, for the next 12 weeks, continue the same diet. And there was one group had higher amounts of sugar and one group had lower, and they both lost the same amount of weight. And that's because calories were controlled. So just like anything else I've talked about, whether it's alcohol or carbohydrates or whatever it might be, if you control your calories, it's okay to have sugar. Now, if you're drinking 3 cans of Pepsi a day and you're going overboard on your calories, then sure, you're gonna say, oh, sugar's bad, sugar is bad. But if you're staying within your calories, sugar is totally fine. There was actually another study done that found no difference in terms of weight loss between a group who consumed 4% of their calories from sugar and another group who consumed 43% of their calories from sugar. Now, I am not saying to make half your calories from sugar. Even myself, a sugar addict, does not eat anywhere near 43% of his calories from sugar. But the point is, if people can eat that much sugar and still lose the same amount of weight as people who have basically completely cut sugar out of their diet or almost completely cut sugar out of their diet, then sugar cannot be contributing that much to obesity and weight gain, and it sure can't be preventing weight loss. Now, there are definitely some bad side effects from sugar that I should talk about, and that is, again, it's empty calories. So when you eat really sugary foods, you're not going to feel full, and you're not going to feel satisfied, which can lead to overeating. And if that's the case for you, then yes, you should probably cut back on sugar, or maybe cut sugar completely out of your diet. There's also the fact that when you eat sugar, it sends a signal to your brain that it wants more of that. It craves more of that sugar, which can also lead to overeating. And again, if that's you, if that's something you struggle with, then probably sugar isn't for you. But for everybody else, if you can handle sugar fine and you don't overeat and you can stay within your calories, don't be stressed out, because you had a cookie, or because you're putting sugar in your coffee, or because you had a soda, or whatever it might be. It's totally fine. You can still lose weight. You're not gonna die, I promise. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you have a newfound, view of sugar and don't necessarily villainize sugar and realize that you can lose weight with sugar. If you did, or if you disagree with me, please leave a comment below. I'd appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up button and gave me a like. And if you're enjoying the content I'm putting out every day, please hit subscribe. I'm trying really hard to get to 100 subscribers by the end of this week. And if I do, I'm going to give one lucky random subscriber a $25 Amazon gift card. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.